Today, Thursday, the 2nd of April, 2020. We tell God thank you. We not get no new case, no new confirmed case of coronavirus, COVID-19, na salon. Because remember, on the 31st of March, we go sleep with one confirmed case. On the 1st of April, we go sleep with 2 confirmed cases because we get one on the 1st, we add to the one on the 31st. But today, we not get no reported from the authorities them we concern. A lot of things happen today. And I don't think that we want to lay a table, make we safe able for Rob Motspan. Today, the Ministry of Information and Communication then we get the usual every Thursday press briefing. Inside this press briefing, the Minister of Transport and Aviation, Sidik Sila, he don't tell we waiting na the new rates for buy fuel na salon. However, before that, we be land say the ministry be sidom with transport, fuel, and all them people we get for do it that aspect they we then call stakeholders for make them go discuss the thing we then tell we today. So then we don't sit down and discuss like yesterday. Then today they can make we know. But make I just go through the highlights them inside today on press conference. We be say no new confirmed case of COVID-19 not coming. We for be like for make them tell we how many tests them we then conduct and how many we come negative for the day. So at least we go no say now this amount of people or now this amount of tests they don't conduct, then all of them come negative. So that one they go put down the fear and the anxiety where the people them they go through right now na salon. We all know say every first Saturday na salon, then can observe them as cleaning day, where nobody know they come out from 6 a.m. to 12 noon. Nobody know for come out for dinner house and clean. Because of waiting they go now, that one day, government say they don't suspend them. And like, just like as I said, that restriction no be there by the movement. They don't lift them up. They don't suspend the cleaning and they don't lift the restriction. The price for fuel, diesel, petrol, kerosene, all of them don't come to 7,000 leones per liter. 7,000 leones per liter. Then the government of Sierra Leone wants to make me and you know say all public sector workers them they don't receive their salaries. I repeat. All public sector workers have been paid by the government of Sierra Leone. They say they want to make me and you know that. So just in case you get person where they in the public sector, na salon, where you know say salon, all thing gets name. We go on lockdown incentive. Say, say government's not paid today, where government say they don't pay. all public sector. And at this, they want to make we know about the COVID-19 cases them na Salone. Then say the surveillance officers them, the contact tracers them, then they work tranga one for reach the primary and secondary contact of then 2 people them we don't test positive na Salone. You remember say for yesterday then we tell we say case number 1, index number 1. He come in contact with the one that way intel the way able member say how the movements take place, everything. Then say he reach up to 130 contacts. When one of the main reasons that we make they get the 3 days lockdown. Because what you do, they want let the surveillance officers them and the contact tracers them then do their work for capture them people in time. So they want make we know say then the surveillance people them now or the contact tracers them now then they do their work tranga 1. All frontline healthcare workers them from now on is mandatory for make them wear mask. All the frontline healthcare workers from now on is mandatory for make them wear mask na Salone. And government say then go provide them for them with also surgical mask. And say then go provide them. And they now under the COVID-19. Well, they want make we know this about the essential goods. The yayam we go keep the belly go able for sustain the body under the 3 days lockdown. They say supply of fuel products, then they expect shortly na the country. However, even though they expect shortly a new supply, but they say the one way they get now is sufficient. And nobody not for keep fuel or panic buying, because they say the country get enough fuel we go last up till May. The country get enough fuel we go last up till May. Even though they not tell if at the start of May or at the end of May. But the country get enough. We go last up till May. Who sign in May, we don't know. But today enough. The government is monitoring the supply and prices of all fuel products. The new stock where they come, within at the road now, then they monitor back. And then they monitor the price of all essential commodities. And this part here, I can lack with people for where they in authority. Where they say, then they monitor the price of all essential commodities. They say prices then, like rice, flour, should stay the same, enough for change. But me and you know say, right now inside Salone, the prices them, for them 2 commodities I would say so, rice and flour, they are not the same. So then tell we say then they monitor the price. So now with the price they're not to the same. Waiting they want tell we. They approve for the raise where they raise the rice price. Because they say then they monitor and they say the price not for go up. But me and you know say it don't go up. So the thing where they can put in black and white, the thing where they can tell the president say everything is under control. We check the reality at the ground, not so it can be. And the same thing happened when the president go na that Lunge Airport Hotel. Everything fine before the president until videos them, until audios them begin surface before the chief minister begets for goodie. So whatever then they tell the president, now for make the president in just relax, say everything is under control. But when you come na the ground, na the reality, it's not the same. So for tell we say then they monitor flour and rice. We right now flour and rice don't go up. Then who's kind monitor where then they do? However, they say price for sugar now be 255,000. Price for sugar now be 255,000. Even they don't put an candle. They say the price for sugar now 236,000. About 19,000 less. They don't put an candle the price for sugar. List of essential commodities we include rice, flour, sugar, vegetable oil, even cement. They say they don't get new list for dandy and they don't send them to Bank of Salon. Even though they don't send that new list to Bank of Salon, they say to get monitors there, and they walk in the field for monitor stocks and prices. For monitor stocks and prices. CTC, where we all say na the big allejo them for import rice can Salon, say they get heleba amount of rice. Where then even they expect more arrivals then for add by the rest and sugar we then get. But however, waiting then get so go dey till September. Then they were passed through so now the one we get for those essential commodities. So now we dey come to transport. Transport fare, they don't reduce them for keke, pole to pole, point to point. It don't come down to 1,500. We only say it be 2,000 every day. Even before you go that 2,000, then you always count them now this 1,500. But 500 leones is difficult to find in Sierra Leone. 500 leones is very difficult for Ghana alone. So even though they don't tell we say they don't reduce them to 500 leones, most people go end up for pay 2,000 because when you come inside the transport, even if na keke or na taxi, what you go tell you say? You go tell you say you not get change. You say you not get change. But if you want for go, you go say, okay, let we go. Wait in do. Because you want go and the driver don't tell you say not get change. They say they want to make people know again about this loading of passengers. Make people reports. People aim for reports. Anyone we want overload them, or if they see people they overload, then for reports. You know, say yesterday I be asked the question, say, waiting at the power, where the passenger go get. Waiting at the power. Now they don't tell we say, we for report. We for report say, this driver overload. So, who side this reporting they take place? Because if the person way for cause this overload on take outside police, no they, nobody, no they. So you go still sit down inside there. But they say for report. So even if the offense don't be committed, can this driver be charged even though if that person can't down a road? Then they meet up police before. Then the police see 2 passengers, sometimes the 3rd person in don't come down a road. If the person reports, then he's still able to charge the driver? Because if maybe they now that question they are forbidden to ask. They say they don't meet with the drivers' union. I'll be talking now just no police and other body them regarding the transportation service with them for ensure the safety of the passengers them. Who do they meet with? Drivers' union, police, and other body them. Waiting do because they want for ensure the safety of the passengers them. Safety from waiting COVID-19. The Ministry of Trade don't meet with the Ministry of Marine Resources for make them discuss the movement of passenger them, foodstuff, and all anything and they na the water. Just like I say, the water, the boats there, even though they tell we say they don't reduce the number of passengers, there is no social distancing inside them boats there. Even the ferry, social distancing not did it. So they say the Ministry of Trade and the Ministry of Marine Resources, they get to talk there now, then they talk. The food stuff then a salon for now. The food stuff the way they inside salon for now. They need a green make it come on a do. No food stuff, no for commot na do. True no border, true no airport, true no water. If for left inside salon, if for remain inside salon, if for left, make we eat waiting we get for now. So we hope say we people them they want the way can load because we're in most people like the granite and Kinsella, Kriango Guinea, then other people embark, the Sierra Leoneans embark from Freetown, they go by back in Guinea. Because then feel see because then they near the Guinea border, easier day for sell day. The young people are now they left back, not they buy inside salon, go back na Guinea, go buy. But then say for now, make all waiting with the pool, food stuff, then make it left inside salon first. Make we they eat and first, make we they build up our body. You know, say government can spend boku money for that every first Saturday cleaning. You know that? In case you don't know, well, no to do. Well, the government want make you know say the word they use ring fence. That money they who side then keep her tight one. Now iron fence na in the round today. We nothing no good one. See when this thing done, then go engage the council and back. When they're ready for restart cleaning. But for now, I'm on they know they go no sayo. Then keep them. Fence. Because of the lockdown where they start Sunday, all commercial banks go open on Saturday. Because of the ban, the lockdown where they start on Sunday, the commercial banks them go open on Saturday. The lockdown restriction go dey on the movement of people and motokare, apart from essential staff and goods them. Then they try to encourage citizens them very, very strongly for stay home. Just be compliant and support the government for making them contact tracers, then do their work them. So people in the action say, say that not come where them be say the mobile company then they hide behind them promotions them. But people they don't say, they don't be asked now. Say do ya? They need them promotions then they for come back. So the government want for make no say the NATCOMO, the SALCABO, the Ministry of Information and Communication, they're all there in discussion with the telephone companies then, and they expect them to conclude today, when at Thursday. So maybe tomorrow, because that's what they conclude yesterday the 1st with the fuel dealers them, the petroleum products them. Then today, when at Thursday the 2nd, we see price come down to 7,000. So then tell we see them for conclude the meeting then with then today the 2nd. So maybe tomorrow the 3rd, we go see better promotion then kick back in where family them go able for enjoy during the lockdown. And they also get not so foreseen at the phone no more, even the internet for making them go get value for money. They say all that talk they na table. The lockdown, they want make the family know say large troops of soldier and police there go dey all over the country for the lockdown. Large troops of soldiers and police go dey all over the country during the lockdown. So if you no one get case with soldier man, you no one get case with policeman, no come out na do. However, we expect the police and the soldiers them for be very professional. For be very professional. But again, people them for take heed. We know say these are the days of social media. These are the days of camera phone. So anything go wrong, anything happen, we know say we must see on social media. But again, obey. Large troops of military personnel and police then go dey around na the country. Let we obey. Or else, we know. But good people in the ask, is 3 days enough for contact tracing? And we self do an eye yesterday. The government will make me, say, then do it. And then they review and see which part where this decision go take in the best interest of the people. That 3 days, they say they don't we complain. Most people self na yesterday. So government say they don't. They say, then they review And in the interest of the people, then go take the best decision. So, if we already say by tomorrow, they'll extend them to 1 week or 2 weeks, no surprise though. Because a lot of people then call say 3 days not enough. The government want to make me and you know say, they know they use no fund outside the country and corona and this particular response for fighting corona. All the money they wouldn't spend right now, it's locally generated resources. Government of Salowa make me, you know, say, nobody, no international donor, nobody from outside of Salon no can give the money yet. Because we just post about 17.5 million we World Bank get for give Salon. So now make me they put say, nobody no give the money yet. They say all the money where them they spend right now for facts Ebola, corona, COVID-19, now locally generated resources. And they don't get no money we then put aside for coronavirus. Government no put money aside for coronavirus. They say, they want make me, you know that. And all the money we then they spend right now money locally. Not to money where IMF, World Bank, and all this big allejo there can give them. You don't hear it. All waiting past now the press conference. I dey open the phone line now. Yourself go get opportunity for call and be part of the program. We will play a video today of Joseph Cole, Daddy Saj. If you know that name there, you go know the song Corruption. If you don't know the name, I believe say corruption, he do so. A person will sing them. And New York today, a registered nurse. And because in a frontline worker, where they work in the emergency room, it come in contact with the virus. We will upload the video. I don't know, even Good Morning Salon from 98.1, the interview him. AYV Self, the coronavirus updates, the interview him. We Self get forgotten at this platform. They hope the best for him. But you hear all we say. We really afraid for Salon. Make this sick not reach na Salon. Even though it don't reach, but make you fit them all kind way. We don't begin get callers then. Yes, caller, your name and who side you call from?
Hello, good morning, people. Good morning, Australian from the side where are they? Me na Aliu, they come from Germany.
Yes, Aliu, what's your contribution?
My contribution will be at the years and all listen all to the laws and waiting government don't give out to the people in Australia. But now one thing I want me they add for place because I know say we Sierra Leoneans that we wicked to ourselves. We do always they find time where we they send for with the wicked we self in that kind of situation they are not expected for let anybody they do anything where they go against the people of Sierra Leone and the poor people there. And another thing again, where me they try for talk is like if they talk about some commodity prices and we're supposed for they calm down. But I understand, say, people there right now, they try for raise prices them up, especially rice and other foodstuffs then. And another thing again, concerning this transportation issue, fuel don't count on. I expect, say, people then for they put prices down whether the drivers then, but some drivers then are very stubborn. Then they do it. Instead, they do the opposite. So now that no more me they try for talk for at least let we the Sierra Leoneans and now we get for help with stuff. Government they try and only they do all in best for let things go better. But if we the ordinary people that we're supposed to help with, we need to help with things that they go before. And that not my own contribution, sir.
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you, sir.
Welcome, sir.
Eva Kuma, okay, we don't get another caller. Eva Kuma na Facebook say thank you to the world market because now they lower the fuel price. So long government not get any control over fuel price. Now the world market. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who you call from?
Yes, my name is Adama. I call from New York.
Yes, Adama, you get the platform.
Yeah, my own concern is about the people that whether they allow for come from either Guinea or Liberia. They give them 72 hours for Canada, Sierra Leone. They say they want and they Sierra Leone they don't go stop yonder. My concern is AAA. When the people they come, they go for quarantine them or it will be self-quarantine because you don't know whether don't get the virus. Because the danger of this virus is, even though somebody get them, if you not get the symptom, okay, you not get them until 14 days. And why at the same time, if you're there among people that were healthy, you get you will infect them. So, Nami on concern the other thing when me want for no. Because I don't know if I don't understand or I don't hear when they get briefing, okay, this morning, nobody know they talk about the second person we don't get this virus. They not explain, they not tell anybody for say who side come out. Because I know for sure not from the airport. Okay, like I said, maybe I know Yeri. Some they don't talk about, but me no, I know Yeri. I know Yeri. They talk about that. So na me own concern that. Now those two things we be concerned about. So thank you very much for the platform.
Thank you very much, Adama. Thank you.
No, thank you.
Yes, caller, ID live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Yeah, this is I call from US.
You get the platform, sir.
Waiting this press conference, you read also far well. Some of it looks good, depending if they are really enforced or implemented. You know, like bringing the price of fuel down. That's a good news for the people of Sierra Leone. You know, the thing I find difficult that this distancing problem is going to be very difficult, you know, let this distancing problem work with our system there because the place is overcrowded, you know. How them go down at the marketplace, how them go down for transportation, you know. I believe the people will still rush for transport because transport, you know, even though it's there, but it's inadequate, you know. People will still rush for transportation. You know, as far as implementing and enforcing these other measures, then we talk about checking for the price of commodities and produce and things. I hope we will able for do that, you know, because we don't want somebody who they are signing up for go check for price, whether somebody they gauge the price, they will find out the person they sell something they're not supposed to sell at that price, the person bribe them, you know. He says not broke man, he said, okay, it take the money and move on, you know. So it's the implementation of those things then, you know. I hope they're able for implement those things then, you know, what they don't ever put in place, you know. If they do, then at least they will help the country somehow. That's my contribution.
Thank you very much, Ayo. Thank you. I think I will can share with we the pictures them today na Abacha Street by Eastern Police. Abacha Street by Eastern Police, the clock tower. How we been look like. Yes, caller, you live on air. You name and where you call from?
Hi, good evening. This is Aisatu. I call from New York.
You get the platform, Aisatu.
Okay. AAA, I want to really commend the government and the administration, the Ministry of Health and Sanitation and the COVID response team, for the measures that we don't put in place. And I plead to the Sierra Leoneans then that we all abide to these measures there, then rules there. So, and the reason why I feel so for commend the government right now, we would live at the epicenter, we're in New York, and we're in the United States. We're not I feel it's a disgrace to the American people there for letting the number double, or almost tripling right now. 216, thousand cases in the United States. With China, we say that they're about 80 something. So we really want to commend the government, give them all the support that we need right now. And then the next thing I want to say thank you to them for letting the begin to look out for the healthcare providers. Because you know what? Now then they're at the front line. Now then they forget the most, exposure than anybody else. So, when we say down in like a big factor or big missing step or a missing link way up in the United States. So let's just try for support right now. Let's try for be encouraging right now. Let's try for educate people right now. And let's try for adhere. Because you know what? Those of us that live in New York know exactly what I'm talking about. So please, I beg all Sierra Leoneans and also all of us living in the diaspora, as we call our family members, Lord, give them the support and the encouragement that they need. For ensure, say, we follow all the steps, everything we're necessary, and we will get through this. Trust me, we will get through this. The country where they live, they're not take the right step at the right time. Which is very shameful and disgraceful. Where they say all the resources that they have, everything where they look out for it now. But you know what? Even though we don't get, but trust me, if we work together, we'll keep the country safe and healthy. And that's not me on campaign today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Aisatu. Thank you. I just don't share the picture with we not today, first day, the second, after all the announcements, this now Abacha Street just close to the clock tower. And the pictures you do watch, so Abacha Street close to the clock tower. So talking about social distancing, how you see him? You feel say did it? The social distancing, if you say did it, means I tone. Yes, caller, I did live on air. Your name and who side you call from?
Yeah, AAA, Abdullah from Australia.
Yes, Abdullah, you get the platform.
Yeah, AAA. First, we get for commend government for this good news where we read today regarding the fair price, because any responsible government, it work interest for the interest of people there. Because even the world market, if the price go down, if that government not get no feeling, he not care about in people, they not go put her down. But they try by all means. Now I think this not happen twice in recent week. So I really appreciate that. Then secondly, we will not get close to people then. Because one time you talk one thing where you say we get for be honest, and respect. So if we not honest to we self, and will not respect other people, doesn't matter what they say, their own view or what they say, we agree or we disagree, but we still get for respect their own opinion. So honesty, if you give wrong information to people there, to your own people there, it means they put their life at risk. So where they are, will they see how things they go? Like where they are, AAA, I know they come on and for go other state. If I go to New Southwest, like Sydney, I come on from Victoria, I go Sydney, they get for quarantine me for 14 days. Even though I drive car, even I mean 1 day inside my car, they get for quarantine me for 14 days. So nobody for go other state because nothing the way get for go enjoy it. So we get for tell people therefore say this is not a small thing. It's not only about Sierra Leone. And we government don't really do good. Like what did that lady talk? Because right now CNN are there watch on the TV. Because where this thing can America, they get all the resources, everything, but where would they see now where they happen in New York? Because the beginning, how the government take the measure, So what did the Mandabio government administration they do, or all the politicians, they all come together, they know say, yes, this is not about politics, it's about we own people there. So what I want the government do now, 3 days is not enough. Like me and you know for say 3 days, not totally enough. You're not going to be able to track down this virus. Some things are not going, even so, within 14 days. But 14 days not going to be a maximum time where people that go able detect or begin so any symptoms. Or everybody, sometimes people they're different. So may they tell the government for say, may they extend. People that they cry, I know, but this is about life. Because if this go beyond, so all the way they talk about food, no day, nothing, no day, all man go quarantine inside. Even without government telling for say go na your house, all man go start for sit down na your house. So sometimes it's hard for do the right thing, people that go feel am, but the ending, you go get a good recommendation for government. So me, your advice at the one that government do 3 days is not enough. Even though it's hard for people they quarantine or for lockdown, but 3 days is not enough. And this government, it don't talk as plain. They put soldier man in the street, they put her for me they go knock your door, for me they go take your information, for me they go take your money, but they put her for people the way they get for disobey the authority. So me appeal to people therefore say, no matter what happen, within these 2 days, let them try by all me. If you able get cassava made in a house, if you get charcoal made in a house, we go able to cook small thing for yourself. But that 3 days where government also at the moment, let people that abide by, let them stay in a house because we know why they don't beat somebody, they don't break somebody in leg, they don't point somebody in motorbike, they don't point somebody in bicycle or in car. So now me advice I give to me people there. But I really appreciate for what the government they do. Then I come back to you, AAA, you are heroes. Because we don't know this country there for over 10 years. People don't know what they hear with voice. It's hard for them to view out with opinion, let voice out with you. But through from you, today we're able to do that. We not get money for low put contribute at the moment, but by the grace of Almighty Allah, one day we'll get that chance for gold. So I pray for you, long life, good health, and everything you put hamper for let this program go forward. Let God make it succeed. Amina.
Amen. Thank you very much, Abdullah. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, caller, ID live on air. Your name and where you call from?
Hi, my name is Dauda. I call from Phoenix, Arizona, USA.
Yes, Dauda, I get the platform. What's your contribution?
Yeah, Tripoli, thank you very much for this wonderful update to the people of Sierra Leone and with the diaspora around the world. And I definitely agree with the last caller. All what we don't just highlight is really the place. In the first place, I just want to say thanks to this government, for the policies that we then put in place. They begin out very, very well, and at this way, we'll be really expected to do a great job. So at least we need for recommended for what they don't do. At this situation right now, this is not for be any political issues. People not for politicize this thing, whether it's or whatever it is. This is not a joke. This is not a joke at all, not. And our government would they tell you thank you for what you done do, and we want to make them support all the medical staff and the nurses and the doctors and any other agencies that within the book with human lives, that they try to protect the country. They don't do a great job. Made them continue to do this. With people in a salon, we don't learn from the Ebola virus where you come, the way how people they die because of some carelessness. People not really take very, very important. And people that know say this is not bad. Within our US, there's so many death rates. In fact, right now, as we all know, 3.4 million Americans are out of jobs. Some people don't lay them off because employers are not for take them steady because it's bad for the country. It's just like how our sister just talked. America went out the whole America, they ignore this thing. Say this don't come out of parents. Okay. So people are protecting. We know this is really bad right now, but even that 3 days where the government said they shut down the whole country, I think so like $100. It's small. I think for the 2 weeks then before they go for WhatsApp, people need to obey the law. That's the whole thing is they need to obey the law. Make the law so say they are above the law, like which is happening in Nigeria and Ghana right now. See how the law enforcement agencies in the manhandle the people them. This is not for me so. And we soldiers and police, and the need for all the heads, the need for train them how to deal with the population. I don't say this that this people just get them on, and I don't say this that the right thing for the low people, and let God bless them and let God protect this, make rampant in that country. Because if rampant, we'll not go for any fundraising. Where Ebola come, we'll do all kind of a fundraising in this country. I will send donations to money, medical equipment. But now if this happen, there's no way how you go for some consider anything so far. So now die no more, and we don't let that happen. Let God push a fire from everybody. I thank you very much, Triple for what they do. You guys are awesome. Keep up doing a good job, all right?
I thank you very much, caller. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yeah.
And Mami Bai Kamara says, stay safe and God bless the man behind the mic. We will get there. Definitely. We will get there. By God power. As long as we do waiting the well-body people they tell we for do. I will tell us, say, nobody wants the government to fail on this mission. At the same time, people should keep emotions from reality. America, not to saloon. Moses Flomo, they ask question. He say if there's any social distancing, na Abacha. Like I said, you already listen to the radio or the app where you go see the picture we share now. We share the picture now today, the 2nd of April 2020, na Abacha. Make you see how people then they go about their business. And say with the 3 days lockdown ahead, it's going to be hard to get people to adhere to that social distancing. Music Camera he say definitely the frontline workers they're very, very important. Make you call this caller. Yes, caller, you live on here. You name and who you call from?
Yeah, it's now Omar. I call from Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Yes, Omar, you get the platform, sir.
Yeah, I know say the 2-3 days we don't talk about on a short distance or on a short time, but I think people they just forget the feel as to how that thing they work. I don't say the 3 days is short, but that 3 days they be able to extend now. After people don't begin get the feel, say yes, at least we need for the do. Not say that 3 days they were able to do anything and that, but now for let people feel feel say yes, this now extraordinary times. We need to do something for prevent this thing for let go under. Now, what think about the social distances? We know in a very small area that with that kind of population of Freetown. And you don't see most of the people that the upline don't converge into Freetown. It's very, very difficult. Social distancing, and I will not more the talk, but when are people who don't close to each other, whether which tribe you belong to, this time will take care of the people within that togetherness. But I know people are just careful say, okay, some of the practice will be done, the use and that we need for really refrain from that, just like the Ebola stuff, the touching, the greeting, the washing of their body, and all that stuff that they then practice and they will need to look up again. I will refrain from them. But a very, very tough decision then, especially people where you get tied to your society, their community stuff. But we'll just careful talk to people and let them adhere to this kind, these measures that we're on the on to. But I can see how that it could be very, very tough. But for everybody in safety, I think it's the best bet than for we. Because even nations that we really developed, then they get problem today. Thousands of people and they die. Place where they say for Usai and put the body there, And he finds sometimes that maybe I don't know if they get their access to then freedom. Because I know so I can go a couple of times I see the street get them big screen TVs there, One way for sensitize or educate people and through that too. Let them put the CNN on there or some other news and let them see how things go on, they go fine. But now the back you go able to create some, crowdedness too. Yes, create some crowd. If you not to say no more than they able to do, that way they let people put on the lawn, for what to go on around the world. But if you do that, then it will create crowd. People go there for let them go see what they happen at the world. But I think now we just care for educate. Just like a couple of callers that we don't say. Where you call if I will tell them, say, hey, this is not easy. We waited how they see what they happen, how people are they die. Just like the Ebola stuff. Now, teaching, we're not for relent, for teach people, But mostly, I don't think it was very hard for that social distancing level work at a small area, population converged there, people come on a Kono, come on Bo, Kenima, Boku people don't come. Now we don't talk for let people go back to their respective places. I can see how that will take place in the countryside, like then Kono, Bo area, where they get more space there, the population not too great for say yes, then go too close to each other. But one thing again, African man personal space is very tough although we create that.
That's very, very hard.
It's very, very tough. But the personal space, not also we grow up, So now difficult times then. But we just, I just talk to people there. We always did and continue for to teach people there. People that where they are about and they listen to this or any other network where they are there. Now try for educate them. Because in a small country now they will not get the resources. Where necessary for combat this kind of thing here. So we need for really, really engage. Everybody in small pathway gets for play. Yeah, na my own contribution today. Yeah, but I thank you again for all you are doing on this network.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, man.
You're welcome.
We go back to the messages then. Judge Kamasi. Ingo na the market nabo this year. And inside the market today, this na the thing them we infinite. Say we the wakade. You no get any breathing space. You no get any breathing space with the worker inside the market nabo. So how they go able to handle this? Because sneezo, cough, then to thing and day, well, you already know. They say therefore be very hard for protect yourself against somebody in droplets. And this is going to be scary. And Abdoulaye Bilou say in Bide na Kenema, December 2019, he experienced the same problem. If you see the videos them we do, na Kenema, Bo, Jala, all those places them, na the markets them, na the Okada Park, you name it, I was there. And it's a difficult one. Because let me say inside the market, the road where they left is very, very small in between the market table them. And somebody go don't see you, they come, himself go come. Then you go slide to, himself slide to, una the rub skin better one. for make una pass una safe. Some, if you see quick, maybe you go just team up. You team up, wait till the person don't pass before you safe pass. But it's not an easy one. That person has space, that's alone. That one he had for deal with. But make out this caller. Yes, caller, you live on here. You name and who side the call from?
I'm now his friend. I call from Manchester.
You get the platform, sir.
Thank you very much for giving me the platform. In the first place, I want to just commend the strategies and way Salone don't put in place. Now he left to the individuals and for try for help. Who sign and then you sign for do. Because as most of the other speakers say, the main reasons them way is the third world and get this problem now. So America, why they get well, I will talk for I will talk for UK now. So why more it can go? Two reasons why. The first place, they ignore the borders. All right. Then waiting then go further for go do. Then citizens they will be in China between February towards the end of February now. Then go evacuate most of them from China, bring them in. None of them have been go quarantine. The only ship who go CC and go quarantine are the one way come with and send to Liverpool now another tropical disease research center. Then they left them back. They not do test, they not quarantine people them. The few they quarantine, they not do test. Then they warn them, una do test, and the test then are only now then they do them without even the presence of me within, not to even all the front line them. But what I just want to say, the good initiative where don't do lock the borders they under, try for do contact trace, and try for make sure they put out the can out and begin the quarantine because they're not being quarantined. These people now at the airport, they're not be able to forget few of them. So now that one, I want to commend them more and more again. And then now the citizens, they don't left for them to understand, say, now, we don't know, say, that these are the problem we happen at the first world. The first world, despite them, but could they ignore certain reasons them. People that we don't come, they massively go infect the population until they all are not able to quarantine, rather than quarantine and do tests, you go able for help. And then when you look at the petrol inside now, I know say again a good side government don't do that side. I will commend them more to say despite the price of the fuel come down, they still maintain the price, they lay no hike. Because we didn't bring about the price in drop one, at least in our price war between Saudi Arabia and Russia. Russia say they're not going to reduce their production. Saudi say, well, until we're not agree, we'll go put the price down from $52 a barrel to $35 a barrel. Now the first week, before the second week in March back, they hit and down. So I commended that side day because of that one day. But the advice again behind that one day, all this year, God make it, don't know, it quiet now. Hopefully this will come to pass. Let them try get that petroleum refinery and let them try see if they go negotiate for see who start hydrocarbon level where we see get. Because I think Gambia yes, don't get now contact for let them go get. And if we get a sea boundary with them at the Atlantic, I'm not going to know what we own quality of we own hydrocarbon. So then we'll think of the refinery and think of any reliable company who can do as then just they try for lobby now of whether they can check the oil if we get at the sea or not. Then I'm your advice. And the final one for just the go, they come back to this coronavirus, the team would they work against this thing, how they set up the tax team, the response team, yeah. Let them go try involve, and they talk over and over, say, it's not go easy, but they may get a group of nurses, a group of anesthetists that would have been trained, now cottage, I think UNFPA, been trained them through the government in support, but now they bring them. But most of them now, they just did it. You see, so that, this is a fearful team with the time was say, go fearful, but part of the response team in the future, sir, then go be part of any other thing now. Because now they go involved in this type of acute treatment, critical care for most of the patients that we see, so they get for come up. But we know they praise they go reach there because of how the government don't enough for them. But let them just think of that. Then go, they even help the other company nurses there. Then say they involve them, because still the people that were involved in the team, they're very effective, but not to all way vital with the type of thing within the battle. Then I mean, try and the anesthetists them who train, yeah, anesthetic specific. So because then they involve even hospital self now the theater and we will be in the work. We said why they own expensive and they go work, the work why they do, they relate the theater and then they use now for critical care, because now they only then get the machines will they help the patient they will for acute respiratory. Then the one that will just sick so they don't full up the word, they all way the worker. God knows there for help people, God is with us. But I don't know why that for say the treatment now so then the manager. Oxygen, that they try for me, they would have got the help for let go get immunity go. But let them just think of that. The least people that can always they say, look yeast out in the baked bread. We don't mix bread. If you not put yeast, they grab the smallest thing. So that smallest thing, now you go make taste sweet, it doesn't like salt. Small one, plus house don't get in taste. Then I had it. I'm not saying them go the other way. God will make the other way. Then go the other way. Thank you very much for giving me the platform. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, Usman. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. God bless you. Yeah.
The 3 days lockdown preparation, but the government, until we say that they don't listen to people the way they say the 3 days small, but then go come up with something will go be in the best interest of the people. Again, the public sector workers, government say they don't pay them. So make possible then at the public sector. I can't tell you say, say the government not pay it to. Government say, then don't pay them. You could see some of the messages them. The one that way relates to the program, because some of them. That contest say, he's saying, hope say the government go involve traders union in this process. He say all the petty traders them and other viral marketers for sit down and discuss about this also. He say government for also contact the Lebanese union and the private entrepreneurs to help in this process. He said this is a very crucial time for the country. He said finally, all agencies of security network should be standby for activation. He said Ministry of Information and other information sources for educate the public for avoid misunderstanding and violence. He said Ghana, Nigeria, and other countries them manhandle the lawbreakers them. He says Salon man lawless but then sabi soldier. Well, I make a bit remind people and say until we say military personnel and police there, and then get for they na do for that 3 days lockdown. So make we adhere. Even though we try for tell the military personnel and the police them for be professional in executing the duties, Solomon, a reward. Make we a reward. I tell us say we for use WHO guidelines. But again, even though they use them, we for improvise them for the way and manner we go fit we where they inside salon. Say when this fake news begin for go on, we begin for advise people and say, get yourself a trusted news agency where they get you news from. Because, because of waiting happen for case number 1, now I make case number 2, it for make really, waiting there behind case number 2. because of that leak with the information leak. So, because they try to protect as best as possible, even though there's some vital information them we feel say we need for know, but the government sit down parallel and see who da go leak this one. Well, we get we website in statistics today. And we want to appreciate and tell thank you to everybody we believe in Sierra Network as a source for the information. We want to tell all man thank you for that. And what in the statistics tell we? Until we say, inside the United States, over 1.7 million traffic now we get from the United States. People are within our United States. We come on our website. The traffic way United States creates over 1.7 million. I don't get the February on near me, but I know say February after United States, now be United Kingdom. But however, Salone don't pull United Kingdom at the second place. Salone, the traffic we come out Salone we can our website, over 1.4 million. Over 1.4 million. I come out inside Salone. So now I make when people like can say Salone, no, they know Sierra Network. Then they check our website. Then they listen to this program. Yes, well, for be like for make a lot of people and listen. We you know get for going at the internet. When at FM station, we get the plan. We still lay on the works. We know say one day it will come to pass. But Salone, they right behind United States with over 1.4 million. United Kingdom, we get over 700,000 hits. In other countries then, 515,000. Then we get other country where they get their own category when are over 2,100,000. So we won't believe say Sierra Network will they play with your own part. And it's the same thing if we go to the radio now, for open the radio in statistics, we get thousands of people where they listen to the radio through with different ways them. Not everybody is on Facebook. When we even start, we'll not be the even come on Facebook. We'll not be even come on Facebook. We'll be just what they do at the radio and that's it. Before this Facebook live come. And now we don't go live on Facebook for over 950 times. But the day we would go 1,000, we go announce and say, now we 1,000 Facebook live video that one day. What would they try for saying? Get you a trusted source for your information at this time. People are not still level. They still make audio. They still talk with that. They say get the COVID-19. Other than say no get and then they share picture. People are still doing their thing in the wrong way. I get Boku people always send that to me. I know so you know it they talk about. But not to me what you go yeah. Boku people send that to me, they ask me if not true. Say they say so and so person gets the virus. They don't build case now. The person, hey. And not of saying a young person make that audio. Grown folk. I do that audio. I don't know. I really don't know what's going good with people. Even though we don't talk. Then you know go stop them. Yes, we know. But we hope say people then go grow up and take and say we are in serious times. We're definitely in serious times. It's not easy. You know, easy at all. We are in serious times. People and they die. The things then will be make we human. The things then will be make we human. Those are the things that they're saying we should refrain from. Like waiting, shake hand, hug, feel belong, feel beloved. And say no, right now, social distancing. It's in the will be the take. I don't know, you there is another picture where they show 2019 human beings them. They out and then at the zoo they look the animal then. Now 2020 the animal then at then they do. They look the human being the inside us. If you go on YouTube, you will see a lot of animals there we don't take to the street. Most of the areas them where they maintain sheep and then goats them. And then sheep and then goats and they don't take over the sticky too. Nobody not even correct there now. Nobody not even watch over there. So then they all over the place. We are in serious times. And for make this don't reach salon, we really need for wake up. We need for wake up. Do the right thing. So that's why they advise we officers them. Because we know say they young quick they ready for bokul. You don't know if that person get them or you not get her. Go scholar the person. Say because it be then do during the lockdown. Let we behave professionally. And we, the people of Sierra Leone, we, the citizens, them, we are there to waiting the government don't put in place. Surprisingly, most Sierra Leoneans them believe say COVID-19 is real. Unlike the time where Ebola became, where people ended out, because we don't send the camera out. If you follow it on Sierra Network Production YouTube page, you go fair not say most people in the interview no say COVID-19 na bad one, a bad sick. Somebody just sent text say you want to make we know say in don't they listen to Sierra Network through one app then called Simple Radio. So they say for install the app and search for Sierra Network. Yes, different platform than they did. Even though Sierra Network, we self get we app. We self get app. If you go, you search for Sierra Network na the Google Play Store. You go able to get the radio, you go get the news. You able to check with it. And even right now, they work on a new website, so they revamp the website. They work on them right now. And when they open the new one, other exciting things then they get for calm way, we go know. We know they see them more. I can always tell we want for make sure a network be the go-to for we na the diaspora. For the we na the diaspora, we want make sure a network be the go-to. I don't know if you don't ever do na the diaspora or you get people in at home and you want them for contact the local TV stations then they or the radio stations then they. And make them tell you the experience where they can get. So now that's make we get Sierra Network. Will they try? We know I left outside this so. We believe in Sierra Network. And we know see with the help of the family, we go really care and go outside we want time for go. Judge Kamari say he want for make them provide gloves for the law enforcement officers then. Say please make them provide gloves for them. Just the guys have say just say then they want in and then quick for Bokul. Quick. And we don't know say coronavirus, COVID-19. You know they show sign no person can get her, you know say get her. And then the scariest part of it. Where the person they feel well and everything like is normal. But today they just they transmit, they send and they go. So I think that's the right one. To make the law enforcement officers then and get gloves. Bintu Samase is saying to us Sierra Network for reliable news. Kudos to the man behind the mic and all the panelists then. Muzi Kamara he say that's a promising. He say kudos to Sierra Network. Abdullah Bilukule he say Tripoli is a credible source for information currently in the country. Whatever comes from Tripoli, it has been reliable and credible. Source, he say we really appreciate what you're doing. Keep it up for the good work. God bless you. And God bless we all. We make up Sierra Network. Now here we go end all thing today. We'll go there back tomorrow on Friday. And we'll go call in a table. Waiting go come up again. But to the advice here, Leone's them. The drivers them una adhere. Una adhere. Una adhere. Una adhere. Would they talk more? Because right now the law enforcement people now in their video where they go don't watch. Who then see cane and they beat people They can't wait for make themselves get in cane. They beat people We don't want reach there. We know say salon people where we can ready, we are the best for abide by law. But whether lawlessness yam can don't camp away. Ikimona. I'll tell us say Sierra Network now your only source for credible salon news. Do ya? With a big salon people una a reward. Una a reward because you not go on this lockdown will begin see video then they go around where then they beat some people Lewe a reward. Lewe a reward. Help yourself, let yourself and save yourself in your life. and you come in contact with her, you no go even know say you don't get her, you go endanger your entire family back. Let we hear your word. Take precautions. We go there back tomorrow. Till we meet again. Triple say, tata.